Hey guys, just a real quick tutorial. This is how I tie a Slim Beauty. Firstly, you start off by making the loop, feed through the loop twice. Pull it down just till it figure eights on itself. Just like so. So now when you feed your braid, you want to make sure it's, in a way of saying, a happy face. So you're going to feed through from this side, from under, and then through down. And you're just going to make sure, if you look at it, you can see what I mean. The happy face. So feed from under. And back down. So it's actually really tricky to line it up like this. So as you can see, the braid's now running through my leader. I then use my finger just to keep an opening to feed back through. So with the wraps, depends what poundage I guess you're using. But I normally whatever I do up, I do half that amount back, is sort of the principle I work by. So I've done about 10 to 11, so I'll do 5 on the way back and feed it through. And what I'm really trying to do with this part of it is I build almost like a platform, just to, because the thicker leader obviously causes a bit of resistance as you're casting through your guides. So building a platform either side helps with that casting. It's just what I do. So now I'll come back over 5. Feed back through that loop that we've left open, just like so. So I'll close the little knot a little bit, because you just want to make sure they meet up and it doesn't try to pull through. So that's pretty much the 2 knots. You'd wet all this down now, and as I apply pressure, you'll see as they start to form into each other. And then they lock off. Really put some weight on it, make sure it's locked off well. So a lot of people would cut your tag ends and leave it there. That is technically the end of the knot, but because I cast lures and that side, I want to close that a little bit more, to be honest. You can see there's a bit of a gap, so I put a bit more pressure. Just like so. Make sure that those knots are really fed well, and I'll just do a couple of half hitches behind. You can cut off and use that there, but it's just, for me, it's a personal thing. I just find by building around that big knot, it could give it a little bit of extra strength, but for me it's more about the casting. The knot has always held up for me, so by building either side of the knot a little bit, a couple of half hitches just makes it a little bit easier, or less likely to get caught as I'm casting through my guides. guess it's not working when you're trying to do it live. Just remember on the last one, whichever one you do, just to do it or feed it through opposite. I still like to leave a little bit of length on the braid, but on the leader I'll cut as close as possible. That's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Get out there and catch more fish.